Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our webinar for today. We talk about industrial IoT concentrator, which is the WISE-5231. Today, you can learn about different kinds of WISE-5231 that can provide. So it's a IoT controller and data logger as well. ICP DAS was established in 1993. The headquarters is located in Hsinchu, Taiwan. ICP DAS USA was launched in 2001 to support North and South American markets. We have over 200 R&D engineers, and we work closely with them to add new features to our products, develop new products, and to support our customers. Most of our products are RoHS compliant, which means they are lab-free. So what WISE-5231 can provide for IoT? It can provide web-based HMI interface runs on regular web browser to edit control logic. It only requires a browser to connect to the web interface. On WISE-5231, there is no extra software tool installation is needed on the PC. So it also features a data logger and built-in micro SD card to store the data. And if then else logic rule can be used to control different I/O. It also supports the connection ability with IoT cloud platforms such as Microsoft Azure, IBM Bluemix, etc. We also provide IoT Stars to work with the controller in the IoT application. This is the architecture of the WISE-5231 that can be accomplished. It provides more support in I/O module connection, I/O data logging, and IoT platform integration. WISE-5231 provides the MQTT client. It can directly connect to the major public IoT cloud platform and MQTT broker. WISE also provides well for our CGI command function for IP camera. I will now go for the feature. So the first feature is it can connect with a variety of sensors and I/O modules, such as X-ray board, I7000 modules, M7000 module, ET7000, WF2000, and all kinds of remote I/O modules that we have. In addition to these ICP DAS modules, it also allows to connect with device with Modbus RTU and Modbus TCP slave protocol for I/O monitoring. The ability to connect with that types of I/O module enable the scalability for system implementation and allows to meet requirements from clients that able to find the best solution to meet the requirement. So this picture shows you the web interface of the WISE-5231. It provides user-friendly web interface page for editing control logic on the controller. It enables to implement logic addition by a few clicks on the mouse to set up and deploy logic rule without writing a single line of code. We will have a demonstration on this by the end of the webinar. So this is the if then else logic rule. It offers if then else rule for you to set up the logic contents. After completing rule addition and downloading rules to the WISE controller, the rule engine will execute the rule in order to. So for example, I'll give an example here, okay? For example, this is a fully automation control and monitoring function. I can set up a rule. So this rule here, the first one, access and lighting control, I can set up a rule. For example, if the DI0 is on, then I will turn on the DO0, which is the light here. Similarly, we can set up another rule for the AI0 on the right side. If the AI0, which is the temperature, is larger than 75, I will turn on a light or alarm. It also supports sending email alarm. So here, if the AI0 change, then I can send an email notification every 30 minutes to my email address so that I will receive the lifetime data. It also features two kinds of timing function, either timer and schedule. It allows you to perform specific tasks such as time delay or schedule specific date or time for control logic execution. To ensure the accuracy of the WISE controller clock, it also has the ability to sync that clock to an SNTP time server for time synchronization through the network. The example here is show it was turned on or the light in a specific time using the schedule function. The flexible integration ability with the SCADA and IT software and the reliable ability of real-time I/O logic control makes the WISE-5231 the most cost-effective I/O controller in the IoT age. We also have another version of the WISE-5231. It ends with the 3GWA. It supports mobile network communication with 3G SIM card. It can send data logger file and email alarm message back to the control center by mobile network. As I said, WISE-5231 supports email alarm message sending function. Email is an important function for the real-time message communication. The sending action can be added to the logic addition as part of logic control to provide real-time message transmission in response to specific events. The SSL authorization is also provided by the WISE-5231. In addition, we can also use your cell phone to send a SMS command to the WISE module to turn on or turn off the I/O. There is also CGI command function. The CGI command sending and receiving action can be added to the logic addition as part of the logic control. CGI command is usually work with the IP camera. So in a demo at the end, I can show you how the CGI command works and how to view the IP camera. So it can perform snapshot or video recording in the if then else logic rule. WISE-5231 provides the IP camera status web page to display the event list ordered by time, and you can just play the image or video on the browser. In addition, it provides remote backup mechanism to upload image and video to the remote FTP server automatically. The second key feature is the ability to connect with IoT cloud platforms. WISE-5231 supports different protocols for SCADA, IT, or IoT systems, such as MQTT, FTP, SNMP, Modbus, CGI command. It supports a connection ability with IoT cloud platforms, such as Microsoft Azure, IBM Bluemix, and also support the cloud MQTT by Amazon also. It works as the concentrator in the IoT application to connect with sensors and I/O modules. It can connect and transfer the I/O channels data to the cloud platform for future data analysis. It can also receive the message which is published from the cloud platform for the corresponding action at the field site. So this IoT platform allows you to connect with multiple devices in real time. Here is a sample application diagram. WISE-5231 will upload the data to the cloud platform, and user can view the data and able to back up the data in real time. This is an example for the MQTT protocol. It can publish the I/O data of the I/O module, which is connected to the WISE-5231 to the MQTT broker, and receive the message content of the subscribed MQTT topics, which is published by other MQTT device for the data logging operation, or using it in the if-then-else logic rule. This is a sample screen from IBM Bluemix, which is an IoT cloud platform. We can see the real-time data from the WISE-5231 on the platform itself, such as the trend, bar graph, or the history backup. Node-RED is a tool for wiring together hardware device, API, and online service in new and interesting ways. This is a summary of the WISE-5231 features. It has a web interface and if-then-else logic built in for programming and configuration purposes. It supports Modbus, DCON IO module expansion with data log function. It also supports a variety of IoT platforms and protocols. And we also have the WISE-5231M-3GWA, which is the 3G version that enables to send SMS and email alarm. Next, I will show you some sample application that WISE module can be used. WISE can monitor machine status. When the machine's temperature exceeds 50 degrees Celsius, then the alarm message will be sent through email every 30 minutes. It can be programmed in the if-then-else logic rule. This is a step to set up the alarm settings. So first of all, you need to set up the timer and email settings. Once it is set up, we can use the if-then-else rule to trigger the alarm settings. For example, I can set a rule if AI0 is larger than 50, then send out email 1. As you see from the rule number 1 here. For environment monitor system, we can use WISE module with sensor to detect the water level of underground tunnel. When the water level exceeds the limit, WISE will automatically close the gate of the underground passage, stopping the cars from entering, just like how a PLC or a controller does. Module can also connect to SCADA system by Modbus TCP to share the water level status with control room or control center. WISE works as a concentrator of sensors and provide the intelligent real-time control operation at the field site. The data logger function can send data back to the control center by FTP, or it can also be stored on the built-in micro SD card for future analysis. WISE module can be used for real-time monitoring and controlling of facility rooms temperature, humidity, air conditioning, power usage, and access control status. The real-time alarm message notification can be set up to log data and send back to control center for data analysis. Here's a brief summary of WISE-5231. It is simple, easy to use, and no programming required to configure the module. It supports a variety of options for I/O module and sensor connection. It has if-then-else rule for real-time logic execution and data logger to log the data into micro SD or upload data to IoT or FTP server. Different protocols can be used, such as Modbus TCP, RTU, SNMP, MQTT. Those can be used for SCADA system integration. WISE is a unique module that integrates with IoT cloud system. It is perfect for real-time communication and cloud computing. If you have need more information, you can look at our website. Okay. Now I will give you a brief demonstration on the IoT Star, which is our cloud platform developed by ICP DAS and the WISE-5231 configuration, how that can be done. Okay. So right now, I can try to log out first. Let me show you. So this is our IoT cloud platform by ICP DAS. It's called IoT Star. What you need to do is enter the username and password that I previously set up. Then you can see a different modules and the online list, device list from the main page. Those are the modules that we install in different offices in Taiwan, which is out of the country. So I can look at the real-time data and select which module you want to look at. So for example, I can look at the PMC, which is the power meter concentrator, and then look at what is connected to. And then here is the power real-time power data. Go to this one and then select which power meter you want to look at. Go to. So you will see the real-time data coming from the power meter and the trend also. Voltage, current, kilowatt, which is power, power factor, power consumption, they all can be viewed from the trend. Not only real-time data, we can also look at the historical data for the same I/O data or the power data. So if you look at the, go to the same. So those will be the historical data. And then you can select which day you want to look at. If I want to look at yesterday until today, you see the time. It is very useful for data analysis, since you can look at both historical data, and the real-time data at the same time. In addition to this, we can also download a report from the web page from IoT Star. And then you can select which day or time period you want to look at, and then you can have the download button to download the Excel file. So this is the IoT Star cloud platform. The Microsoft Azure and IBM Bluemix will be something similar to this. One and also we can do a remote maintenance of the device by clicking on this button, and then it will link to the WISE module. Okay, I'm already logged in on different page here. So this is the home page of the web interface of WISE-5231. Those are the setting page. You can set up your time, network, account, security, and module settings which is the I/O expansion from the WISE-5231. Right now we have one module connected to the WISE module, which is a DL302. It can measure CO2, humidity, and temperature. And one IP camera is connected also. IoT platform settings is how you set up your IoT cloud platform from here. Okay, you look at the if then else rule, you see different rules can be set. I can set up a rule here. So this is how you set up the rule. So first of all, you need to add a new rule, and then you can add a new condition. For example, I can add a if AI, which is a CO2 channel. Maybe I can use temperature. If temperature is larger than 75, then I can turn on a DO channels. Else is optional, so I will only do this. Okay, as you see here, I have successfully set up a rule. This rule will be if temperature is larger than 75 degrees, then the DO0 channels will be set to on. There are also different rules you can set. Let's look at this 9 a.m. report rule. This rule is for the IP camera. We set a rule called if schedule is 9 a.m., then I capture a screen from the IP camera. Next, you can go to the IP camera settings, status, and then look at the capture screen we did for today. So today is September 16, 9 a.m. I will see a capture a screen. And also historical data also. So let's look at from January. So it will capture a screen every morning in 9 a.m. and you will be able to look at the screen, the capture from here. In addition to IP camera, we can look at the module connected to the WISE module, which is the DL302. So this is a real-time data with a delay of right now is 56 milliseconds, which is less than a second ago. So right now, The office in Taiwan is 78 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. CO2 content is 449 parts per million. That's all for my demonstration. If you have any question, you can put it in the chat box on the. Please feel free to ask any question you may have, and make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn to get the most update in industrial automation. We will also post this video of this webinar to our website shortly.